Welcome back to the Foscottweman report, where we have every Foscott, we, and man reporting. But now, oh man, the we wasn't silent this time, so I guess we're making it illegal.
Darn.
But yeah, we have everyone today. We have Parker.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, we got Peyton,
Hola.
and we have Holy Beans. All right, yeah, this is great. How are you guys' day going today, by the way?
Tired and all right.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's just been going. We'll go with it's just been going.
Yeah, I
Joey?
agree.
Running makes me cry.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
true.
and of course,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've just been calling them days now. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of been the same thing for the past year.
yeah. Okay,
Same shit
so
every day.
first topic of conversation. What? I'm blanking. What
It was
was
Gatorade.
It was Gatorade. Oh yeah, it was
Oh,
Gatorade.
We're gonna talk about the Gatorade.
Yeah, we're
ones
talking
first.
about the Gatorades first. We're having the group topic first.
All right, Parker, start us off.
Parker, start us off. What's your favorite Gatorade?
Well, so this is like excluding limited time Gatorades because they always come out with those really funky flavors. I remember when they had like
Cucumber.
that one's disgusting.
That
I
was a
remember when
thing?
they
That was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. It
Oh
tasted
my
so
god.
Why?
I actually like normal cucumber, but the drink was awful.
Yeah.
I remember they came off like some weird like pink lemonade one there for a hot minute. I don't know if it's around anymore, but like overall, ones that have stuck around. I love the green apple one, but it's not my favorite.
Mhm.
I think orange Gatorade, plain and simple, is my favorite.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
Not many
okay.
people actually like the orange.
Which
Flavors.
is so dumb. It tastes really good.
I think for me, orange is just like there. Like
Yeah.
if I have it in my fridge, I'll drink it.
I'll
It's good.
drink it if I have other options that I think are better.
Yeah.
I'll drink that. But
For
if,
me-
if
Oh, yeah.
orange is available, then
Yeah.
I'll drink orange.
For me, like lemon lime is that flavor. If it's there, I'll drink it, but there's no way I'm picking it.
Before
Okay.
before anyone steals this one, since this is kind of like everyone kind of like it's all right with this one. The tropical was it freeze blue freeze? Is the light
Oh,
blue?
yeah.
The Glacier Freeze.
Glacier Freeze.
Yeah.
That is
the super bright blue one.
yeah, the super bright blue one because I just feel like I'm taking a chunk out of a glacier from
Oh, wow.
Antarctica.
It's not like it's in the name.
But like I just like the blue taste of it, but like it's one of my favorites because like I don't really pick often. I think I've had the green lime once and I thought it was pretty good, but like I wouldn't rank it as my first since I've only had it like once in my life. So yeah, I'll go with Glacier Freeze. What about you, Joy?
I'll go with the second one in that series. I like the Glacier Cherry, the white one. I don't know. I always thought that one
That's
was
like
good.
a-
It's
that's
the
like a-
one that I always got to pick in football that no one else really got. It was always the blue one that they went for.
Yeah.
You know, your favorite.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm pretty basic, so I like the fruit punch.
I
too.
mean, like,
Yeah.
well, actually, to go off of the Glacier Cherry, which I kind of forgot was a thing because Powerade, my favorite flavor is the white cherry one, which came way before the Glacier Cherry came out, and I'm like, that's a complete and total ripoff. This is a scam, boys.
It's a scam. All right, Peyton. What is your favorite?
My
Gatorade?
favorite is the skin.
My favorite. That's a hard choice there.
Mhm.
Because typically I default toward fruit punch, which is basically what I default to because it's easy. And
It's the most common one.
Yeah, it's most common. But for favorite that I've had, oof, would have to go. I would have to go.
If
with-
anyone, I was honestly just for like when you're thinking, but if someone's gonna say something's Gatorade's better than or Powerade's better, I was gonna
That's
just
just
flip the
not true.
table.
There's only
mean-
one Powerade flavor that's better than get like the majority Gatorade flavors, and that's white cherry Powerade. That stuff is delicious.
That's the only exception. Of
yeah, it's
Powerade
the only
that we're
exception I
allowing.
have.
that and fruit punch, I would say.
Yeah.
Their fruit punch is Their
But
blue one
sticking to
isn't bad.
Gatorade, Peyton, what is your favorite Gatorade?
Oh, that is a
Right on the top of your head.
I'm gonna have to go with Glacier Freeze.
Glacier Freeze.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. I like this agreement we're having here because
Glacier Freeze is a top contender right now.
Top
Dang,
contender
two
so
people
far.
name it.
well, I mean it's understandable. It's like
Yeah.
one of the more
Yeah.
norms kind of drinks. so.
Usually in
Like,
sports,
it
I see
has,
people drink.
yeah,
Yeah.
like coming from an athlete as well, it does give that kind of like refreshing feel than
Mhm.
others give, I would say. But
The recharge.
The recharge.
We'll get to that one
but
later.
it does have a,
Yeah.
it does have a nice like
Recharge.
soothing cool to it. It's like naturally cold.
Yeah.
is what
Yeah.
it tastes like.
It just tastes naturally cold if that
Yeah.
was the taste of the
Like,
think
you know
that'd
what
be
I
mint.
mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
more of like but yeah, I see where
Mint
you're going with it.
Gatorade.
So
This
here
is what we
comes
need in
the
our
hard
life.
part. How are we gonna rank all the other ones. And the ones like we can obviously say a few of the other ones, like what's the red one called?
Fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
And
I
then
mean, it's
there's
good,
lime,
but
and
like
there's-
I'd say every Gatorade's good. It's just that we'll rank them. And then, like,
Except for cucumber.
Okay.
we
that
won't
one is
speak-
trash.
We'll put that in F tier right now.
It's not even in F tier. It's in its own tier below the F tier. It's
Okay, apart from
It's in FF.
not talking about limited time Gatorades, which one is actually like the worst? I have a hot take on this one. I think Cool Blue is absolute garbage.
Yeah, it's kind
Really?
of. It's not hot garbage, but like it's just like the twin that nobody likes of Glacier Freeze.
Because there's Blue Cherry, which is pretty good, but then there's Cool Blue, which I absolutely hate.
Yeah, because Cool Blue is like it's like you see a blue color and you're like, oh, it's Glacier Freeze, or you're the other one's and then you see Cool Blue and it's just like kind of like you kind of just are sad.
Yeah.
I
Just
might
that disappointing.
Just the
feeling.
disappointment.
I might slightly agree with Joey when it comes to like the flavors that have stuck around because like green apple was supposed to be limited time, but that stuck around. It got popular, but like yeah, out of like all the flavors that you can just get, yeah, Cool Blue might be my least favorite. It doesn't even have that great of a taste. Like
Yeah.
it's such a weird flavor.
Like everyone has its different type of taste that like tells you, oh, it's like if you're like having a blindfold and you could tell which one. Cool Blue, you can obviously tell which it is, but it's just
it's not special.
if
nothing.
disappointment had a taste.
So I've had Cool Blue before, but it was so like bland or bad for me.
Exactly.
But hey, I used to mix it with fruit punch, and it was the most God sending taste you can have.
So mixing.
All right,
It
next,
made it-
next,
mixing
next,
Gatorade.
all right, next podcast we're bringing both of those and we're
We're
mixing them to
mixing
see
them
opinions.
We're just gonna
Cucumber and green apple.
we're gonna have a Gatorade mixing session next podcast.
That's a
I'm
good
down
idea.
for that.
That's
honestly.
a good idea. Actually.
Write that down.
I will.
Write it down.
Write it down.
I'll
Write
try-
that down.
I'll
Write
try-
that down.
I'll
No
put
one has
all of it
no one has any idea what you're talking about.
No, it's from SpongeBob.
Patrick, write that down. Write that down.
Oh my god.
Oh, that hurt my voice.
But can
Okay.
can we secure that at the very top there is Glacier Freeze?
Yeah.
That is a really good Gatorade.
I would not agree, but of course I like orange, which you know.
Also, you are
whatever.
outvoted here.
Yeah, I am way outvoted.
I'd say orange is a solid B. B-A. Either
I'd say B.
either high B or low A. That's what I'll go with.
I say B.
Yeah.
It's a solid.
It's
like
a solid good drink because like it doesn't give you the depression Cool Blue does.
Yeah. And it's not just flat out disgusting or stupid like
don't
cucumber.
spit over the computer.
No,
Turn around.
no. There's no F tier for Cool Blue. There's just a tier below it that's titled Cool Blue.
Cool
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
It's
would
in its own
not-
tier.
Some people would be like, "Is that good? Is it bad?" It's just it's Cool Blue.
It's not even cool. It's he's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's all right. He's just there.
All right.
Cool
Bright
Blue is
hue.
so lame. You only want to call it blue.
Not to get off the conversation. Do we have anybody in Twitch?
Yeah, we do. We got
We do.
VM. I'm just gonna call you Platinum. I'm just gonna call you Platinum, buddy.
How we doing?
This is
How
it's
are
going.
you?
What's your favorite Gatorade?
What's your favorite Gatorade? Tell us now.
I don't know
If
he's
you
still
answer with
chat.
cucumber or
still
cool
chat.
blue, you're being banned.
I don't know. I have control over that.
Parker was just playing.
Was he?
I don't
Was
know.
he?
I don't know if he's still.
You guys
in
don't know
chat.
the power I have.
I don't know if he's still. In
All
chat.
right. So let's move on to the next topic.
All right,
of
next
conversation.
topic of conversation.
Let me pull up the doc.
Who's going to be the one that has the topic on this one?
Actually, well, since we're talking about drinks, I feel like this would be a nice segue into the topic that I chose, which is our opinions on different fast food restaurants. Which honestly, we can make this pretty similar to the Gatorade one, but I had more of an idea where I just name out a fast food place for a few rounds in a row. And we just kind of.
I'm down for that.
So I'm gonna start off. I will go with my first opinion here. We're gonna go off with a nice, simple McDonald's, okay? Because
Oh.
McDonald's is,
All right.
the fast food restaurant.
It's known. Like when you say if you say fast food, first
You
first thing off your
think
head
of those golden arches.
Yeah, those golden arches. That ba 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 ba.
I'm loving it.
You know, the god water
This
that
is
is
just
McDonald's
gone wrong.
Sprite.
But
You just make everything so
It's-
comfortable.
You're
great.
welcome. I hope it does. That ba 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 ba.
But so McDonald's, like I used to love it when I was a kid. This is like the number one fast food place that when you're a tiny child, it's a godsend to you.
Oh yeah.
But like as you get older, you realize how trash it truly is. Nowadays, I kind of refuse to eat it, not just because it kind of tastes like trash in certain aspects,
Yeah.
but I just like can't stand it anymore. My stomach feels awful after I eat it. However, I can still eat a 10-piece McNugget and I can still eat a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. That is it.
I have to honestly agree with you with the part where it's gotta send as a child because I used to love it every time we'd go to McDonald's to get food.
Getting the Happy
like,
Meal, you know?
Yeah, and then I got into the age where I'm like, oh my god, this actually sucks because I only went to McDonald's as a kid because it was the closest fast food next to us. When I had Wendy's for the first time ever, I think it was the game changer of everything because that is by far my favorite fast food restaurant. Without a doubt, because I was just like,
someone actually agrees with
something
me someone on
better.
how good Wendy's is.
Yeah, I'm like, there's something better, and it
Oh
just
my God.
blew my mind. But McDonald's, like now, I get it every once in a
Same.
long time because like it's right next to me, it's cheap, and even though I get the order wrong, can we talk about that? How they get the order almost every time wrong?
Actually, no. Speaking of, I actually have a story for this. So the other day, Sunday.
gets a
I'm
point.
sorry. Really quick. I actually went to McDonald's because I was slightly hungry, so I got a 10-piece McNugget, and they asked me, "You want any sauce?" And I always get ranch because McDonald's ranch actually isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
They didn't give me my ranch.
I love it when they ask specifically for like one part of the meal and they don't give it
Yeah.
to you.
Listen,
I
just like,
actually
why
looked
is
at
he
my
yelling about
receipt
ranch?
too. I pulled out my receipt to see like if they just slightly made a mistake, if they just forgot to put it in there. No, they didn't even put sauce in my order. So I'm like, what the heck?
It's even worse when they have it on the receipt and then you don't get it.
Yeah, it was so dumb. Yeah.
All right.
But anyways, back to the topic.
What's your opinion on McDonald's, Joe? As the vegetarian.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a little bit of a stranded opinion because I am
Yeah.
vegetarian.
Do you want to talk
I
about
will
like what
say-
happened?
Well, no, I don't want to go off on another tangent about McDonald's. We're already laying into them pretty hard.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
More.
So, I'm vegetarian, yes, so I don't really have many options there. All I have is like drinks. But I will say that I can eat some of their breakfast options.
Yeah.
I had their egg and cheese biscuit a few times. That slaps for a breakfast. That's
alright.
pretty good.
I actually prefer the McGriddles because I'm fat and they're just tiny little pancakes.
Yeah.
But
Their pancakes are also pretty good.
hotcakes are pretty decent, I will admit. And
But yeah, overall, McDonald's isn't that bad, even for me being vegetarian, not having many options. I'd say it's a pretty reliable thing if you just need a pick me up.
well, I mean, it's super cheap. Like everything there is just obviously the quality matches the price. But
Yeah.
Going on that aspect, that's kind of like the reason why I love McDonald's. Okay, I don't hate it like too.
I never
I
said
don't
I-
say I hate it. I
It's
just
just
hate
not
the
an option.
service.
Okay.
Yeah, their service is awful.
Okay,
like,
just a strong dislike, I would say.
yeah, we'll say.
But I love McDonald's. I mainly see it from a financial aspect. It's very cheap, affordable, quick.
Yeah,
and it's
I
like,
understand.
I always go for the value menu because it's like one. I get like two of the things on there. It fills you up pretty quick. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really great. I
Big
would say.
chickens though on the dollar menu.
The spicy McChickens. I get
Oh,
four.
yeah.
That's what I always get. I
You
four.
get 4 of them?
Yes, I get 4 of them.
Jesus
and I get a large
Christ.
fry. Screw you.
Okay. All right.
Fries are good.
All right.
I'm
So
a fat ass.
okay, so we'll move on to the next one, which actually I completely forgot that Joey was even vegetarian. So this is
Yeah.
this is kind of one that doesn't permit to him, which is my bad.
No. I can still have an opinion about these
Yeah,
things.
we-
I
yeah.
have a few thoughts about certain restaurants.
Yeah, we can get a
So we'll
vegetarian
go
aspect.
from like reliable, it's there, to what I think is the best fast food restaurant I've personally eaten at. Now this is only basing off of because they only really sell one thing, and that is Five Guys burgers and fries.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Five Guys.
Best burgers.
Yeah. So yes, they mainly only sell burgers. They also have hot dogs, but hot dogs are actually my bottom 5 least favorite foods. Not anymore because of COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've
Well,
gone.
they still got the peanuts.
Yeah, probably.
For last time I went there, they weren't offering them. But they also have milkshakes, which are amazing. But their burgers are they are the best burgers I've just ever had. Like,
Oh, yeah.
period. They're so good.
Also, this is the vegetarian part of this. Their fry portions are
Oh,
so
Just
nice.
talk about the
You
elephant in the
will
room.
ask for
Can I
a
have a
small
small fry?
fry.
Ooh, there's like an
You will-
avalanche of fries.
You
for a
will,
small-
you will ask for a small fry. They'll put it in the cup. They'll dump it in there, and then they'll take another scoop and put it in the bag.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
what great. And their service I've
Their
only been there
service
3
is
times.
actually good.
Their service is so good because the one time I went there, they were just like always talking. They were like always yelling at like the top of their lungs.
It's
And
hilarious.
just having fun with their job, and that's what you love to see. And of course, with that kind of service, when we were leaving, I went to open the door and I'm like, "Hey!" And everyone looked at me. I'm like, "This is great. Please come here again. I'm coming here again. Your service is amazing." And then they all yelled at me like, "Oh, thank you," and stuff like that. It was just a fun time. the customer service is great, and that's a main factor you gotta think about about fast food.
Yeah, I'm glad they're like starting to get a Five Guys near us. Which
Oh,
is
it's
great.
so. I have already
Wait.
eaten there 3 times, and I am loving
Jesus
it.
Christ.
It's so good. I get it; it's expensive, but similar to McDonald's, the price definitely matches. The
Without
quality.
a doubt.
Oh yeah.
Even though it costs like $30 to
Wait,
get
so
a
I
burger.
gotta
come
ask.
on, for like a half gallon of fries.
Yeah,
that's
has anyone-
totally.
And their
So-
fries are so good too.
I haven't actually ordered a large.
They
What's how
literally
big
cut
is a
them there
large?
on
Dude,
site.
yeah,
I went to
it's great.
Texas and I got a large there. Literally, one thing of fries lasted us like the whole vacation we were in
Really?
Texas.
Wow.
We literally had the thing of fries like sit next to us on a counter, and we had a microwave in the room that we
Oh
just
my
eat up the
goodness,
fries
that
in
is
and eat when we
great.
were hungry.
So, is it like a huge bag?
It's literally a container. It's
A container?
Yeah, like a normal fry container, but it's just very, very
Foscottweman
tall.
report. We go to Five Guys.
We
Get a
should,
large.
though.
We
We should though. Treat
Do a
ourselves.
moving podcast.
Do a
in the
moving
car.
pot.
Go to,
I would
go
never-
to Five Guys.
Yes.
Yeah, but that'd be very difficult.
It'd be very
We don't
difficult, but would it be worth it?
It
Yes,
would.
absolutely.
It would be a
I
great
think
meal.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right, so we'll go with one more, and of course I'm gonna diversify it because we went from middling fast food to really good. Hey, you gave
Top
it.
tier.
And
Yeah.
so now I'm gonna go to pizza fast food because believe it or not, there are a bajillion pizza options in terms of fast food.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Pizza Hut because I despise Pizza Hut with all my heart.
Amen.
But I am going to go with my favorite one, which is kind of a hot take because I know there's been a lot of hate for it recently. Little Caesars.
There's hate
Okay.
for Little Caesars.
There is a lot of hate for Little Caesars.
Really?
Actually?
Yeah.
Well, because like their pizza now, they're just saying, oh, it's greasy, it tastes like cardboard. Which I will say, yes, if you do get one of their pizzas, it will taste like cardboard because it's been sitting there. Microwave it; it tastes better afterwards.
Yeah.
I'd say also
Tips
with
and tricks
Peyton's
to make
view
your
on
pizza taste better.
on pizza, I say we have to have a second version of this for everybody's opinion because it's been a good talk so far. So I'd say we have a second fast food talk.
Like a part 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll write that down.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that because I want to hear Payne's view on pizza. 'Cause
We
I
have
hate it, but back
He
to Little
clearly
Caesars.
had an
We have
opinion.
me and Nate have a great experience
Oh,
with their
I had a
breadsticks.
Caesar.
Well,
Their
I
breadsticks.
I'll get this.
The flat ones. So, okay, fun backstory on Little Caesars. So the first time we ever ordered it, and it was like a boys' night with
Yeah.
Nate and Logan Gass,
Yeah.
and Nathan found a really flat breadstick and said, "This is a flat one," and slaps it on the table. It was so funny at the time.
Their crazy bread though is
They're crazy. Yeah, I don't usually get the pizza as often there because my parents usually eat the pizza. I always get myself 2 or 3 or 4. I like at most 4 bags of breadsticks because
Oh, they're so
even
good.
even afterwards, like leftovers, if you keep them closed, they're still good. I
Yeah.
love their breadsticks so much.
Also, they're floppy.
Oh, they're floppy.
That is
That was,
flat.
such
That's
a,
like the
that
one
was a
downside.
loud smack, the
Yeah,
loudest
the
smack out of a breadstick I've
Yeah, like
ever
it was
heard.
surprisingly loud for a breadstick because usually it's make a sound, but
What
like
if-
it was like a kind of thing, you know.
What if we took this conversation out of context and like the very first thing we hear is that's the loudest smack I've ever heard come out of a breadstick. that's such a weird sentence.
we won't speak.
Oh man.
All right, what do you have to say?
What do you
about
have
that,
to say
Peyton?
about
That's my
Peyton?
thoughts on Little Caesars. Wonderful food, I will say. I
Yeah.
love their breadsticks. I will agree with that. The breadsticks
Yes.
are phenomenal. They're soft. They're lightly buttered of it.
Mhm.
Well, don't make me hungry.
They're greasy.
Oh, I kinda
and-
craving Little Caesars.
What I typically get is that like meat lover deep dish is what I get.
Their
Yeah.
deep dish is pretty
Their
good
deep
too.
dish.
I usually don't like deep dish like at all, but to be honest, their deep dish is like the only one
I
I
love
like.
deep dish. But yeah, it's
It's good. It's good stuff.
It is good
It's
stuff.
really good.
All right.
But yes,
is there
I will,
another-
I will give a little hint on my Pizza Hut opinion. I really love Pizza Hut from good, and then a few weeks ago from good to a complete opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Is
so are you going on the next
I,
topic?
I was planning on, but if you had
Okay.
something to say.
Well, because the main topic was fast food and the first one being McDonald's, we have to speak about my next topic. Why did my phone start charging
That's what I was
when I
about to say.
dropped it in a McDonald's Sprite? Let's talk about McDonald's Sprite, you guys.
McDonald's Sprite though, like actually, like fountain Sprite is better than normal Sprite.
Oh yeah.
It's hands down.
Yeah, okay.
we can
okay,
actually get that out of the way. In general, Fountain Sprite is just better.
Okay, Payne, while we
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about this
just not a
before we
fan
run
of
out of ideas for McDonald's Sprite, can you help me look up where they get their like McDonald's Sprite from in general? Because I know they get like a whole different
Yeah.
people from it, but like I want to know.
I want to know
You
where
wanna
this is
con-
manufactured.
He must know where the liquid of the gods comes from.
Yes, exactly.
Zeus.
Like-
Zeus practically, melted into this liquid, and we're still extracting him.
Oh my goodness. Because like, if electricity had a taste and it was good,
That was
it would
Fountain
be
Sprite.
McDonald's Sprite without a doubt.
That's a good description.
That's like the word for word perfect description I could think of.
Because normal Sprite, don't get me wrong, is still good, but like with this, it's just a whole different level
Oh,
of
yeah.
how good it is.
I mean, honestly, when it comes to sodas, Fountain Sprite is honestly in my top 10. I actually think normal Sprite is overrated. That's
Really?
just
Yeah.
because as soon as it gets warm, it makes my stomach hurt.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and I really don't want to get a stomach ache. So these are the worst. But Fountain Sprite is just it. Oh, it goes flat pretty quick. That's what any fountain.
That's why you gotta drink it so fast.
That's not exactly how I pictured it, but sure.
If you want.
If you want, whatever you
I
say.
mean, yeah, if you want to do that, whatever you do. Sprite is just, it's reliable if you ever need something refreshing, but McDonald's, they know how to bless us with a gift.
Yeah.
That is true.
The
one good thing.
And it's
McDonald's
just a
does give
dollar,
us-
no matter what size.
Yeah.
It's $1.
But
Yeah.
but if you get an extra, what is this? A senior cup? It's $1.20. Do we want to speak about that? There's a cup that I think is smaller than it's between a small and medium, I think.
Yeah, it's like.
And it's
this
called
big.
senior, and it's $1.20. Why not put?
We
the
gotta
large?
charge those seniors more, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta get every last dollar out of them before they croak.
You know they have extra
They're
dimes in their
Social
pockets.
Security.
Okay, Payne, do you have an idea for it yet?
So it doesn't really necessarily say where it's from, but
I mean,
it
that's
does say-
understandable.
but it does give an explanation of why it tastes different
Mhm.
than most. It's because it has more syrup, or aka sugar, than standard fountain.
Yeah.
Well, that's
What McDonald's also uses is in their facilities high-end filtration systems to filter out most of the water.
Yes, good.
Oh.
good on you, McDonald's.
Good on you. We'll
I
give you.
like
We'll
it.
give you a little bit. We'll give you a tier up just because of your Sprite.
Welcome to the B tier.
Welcome to B tier.
But yeah,
All right.
Was this really the extent of the topic about
I
dropping?
guess.
the
I mean,
Sprite?
yeah, because the first.
It is liquid electricity.
It's liquid
That
electricity.
is true.
that could be a way to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
All right. Well,
Actually, in my opinion, I've never really had the Sprite. I don't really care.
Are
for
you
it.
kidding me?
Hold
I've
on.
had it. I just never really cared for it. I didn't like it.
Wow.
Oh.
What do you get? So since you're a fan of McDonald's, what drink do you usually get there?
Diet Dr Pepper.
okay, it is the sweet one. I will. agree.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine for now.
I actually really enjoy Diet Dr Pepper.
Okay.
It's like the #1 diet soda.
Another thing to,
I don't like Dr.
to keep this going,
Oh.
I remember because me and Joe usually go to a thing called Trade Mart at the mall, and every time we always get just two large Sprites at McDonald's, and that's it.
Nothing else.
Nothing else usually.
Go
It's
there.
tradition. We go to Trade Mart. We buy Magic the Gathering. We buy cards for Magic the Gathering. We come back. We take a stop at McDonald's. Just get 2 large Sprites. Go back and then just look at the cards that we got.
Exactly.
You
Nothing
show
else.
up, leave, come back with Sprites.
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
in cards. But one day I was like, you know what? Well, this wasn't one of the days I don't think we went to Trade Mart, but one of the times I'm like, you know what? Let's try something other than the Sprite because I get the Sprite every time and I love it every single time. But you gotta try something new every once in a while. And I'm like, okay, let's try the Minute Maid pink lemonade slushy. And I'm like, okay, let's try this. And I taste this, and if sadness had a taste, I
is
kid
true.
you not, it would be that.
If sadness
It
had a
is
taste,
by
it would
far
be
one of the
pink
worst
lemonade.
slushies
Enhance on why.
Because when you usually go into McDonald's and you get like for me at least, when you get a large Sprite, you're just so happy you get the Sprite taste because it's just so good. And then when you just drink this, you're like, and that's it. And you're just like, this is just bad
To be
compared to the Sprite. It's just
To be honest, I'm not a fan of slushies in general, and I've had that slushie once. It is the worst one I've ever had
without
in
a
my entire
doubt.
life.
And that made me sick right back to Sprite. And I'm like, I can't let go. I can't get out of this anymore.
Every time I have my first sip of McDonald's Sprite, like if I just get a cup of it,
It's so.
I just
refreshing.
put my straw in, I take a sip, and I just say, "Thank you, God."
Thank you, God.
You just like
God,
you just like
claps hands together.
you just like get down on you get down on your knees and you put your hands up and you're like, oh bless thee.
Oh, bless thy.
Yeah, thee thy same thing.
Thee thy.
Fee fi
Alright.
fo.
I can't believe we made that long of a conversation
About
McDonald's Sprite.
Just
That's
in that
honestly
in
kind of
general.
amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, since this topic is basically run its course, we have our final one for today. It seems
We
like.
do?
Yeah.
I thought we
No,
had
we had
two
two.
more. Yeah, we have
do?
two more.
I was. Oh yeah, the skeletons one. I forgot
Yeah.
about
Do
that
we,
one.
okay, since we already said skeletons and already talked
Spooky,
about
scary skeletons.
Okay, come on. Do I have to explain this? Why
Yes.
are skeletons the peak of comedy?
Because they're skeletons.
Because skeletons are the funniest thing in the world. Take any normal action a human does, put a skeleton in place of it, it is immediately 10 times funnier.
it. It's a
true.
human laying on the ground making a skeleton. Do you mind? This person is busy.
I will be honest. I think the gif of the low quality skeleton
Just the running
the-
animation.
Yeah, like honestly, that's like top 5
And
gif
then you just
all
put
time.
Spanish music in the background. People talking
With
in
the
Spanish.
most,
I don't
with
know
the
why.
most random caption.
Oh, my
Crappy
God.
memes just made terribly are just so funny.
Dude,
for
you
some
can
reason.
literally
Ironically,
you can put a skeleton on a chair, take a picture of it, make a caption just Larry, and I would laugh
That is
immediately.
true. That is my type of comedy. It's just like Larry or like Coconut, and then I die.
Plus, look forward to the spooky memes, folks. October's almost here, my favorite
My
time.
birthday's in October.
Let's go. You get a skeleton.
My
meme.
birthday's during spooky season. Let's go.
By the
Even
way,
though my birthday's like a few
We're getting a teaser. The Foscottweman report will be spooky in October.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
We gotta do
We're
some
literally
spook-
just gonna add the word.
We have to have
spooky.
topics of conversation about like scary movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, facts. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
Write that down. Write that
Right,
down.
Scary.
But
Now,
movie.
Joey, I have a question for you about skeletons.
Yes.
How did skeletons ever just become funny? Because, like, I understand skeletons are hilarious, but how do you think they became funny?
Calcium.
Oh my God, you're right.
Milk.
Yeah, because milk make your
I
bones
actually hate
grow.
milk.
So do I.
Quote of silence.
But
So do I.
but put skeletons with milk, even funnier. Because calcium.
Yeah, because
I think what really gave the peak for skeletons in comedy, Ahmed.
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 Oh
the
my
puppet.
goodness, Ahmed from
Yeah.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
he was
true.
by far my favorite.
Yes, he is everybody's favorite.
Yeah. I kill you.
Just a dead skeletal terrorist. And
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, for me,
I think that's like the peak of where like skeletons became in comedy.
spooky,
yeah.
scary skeletons though paved the way for
Yeah,
skeletons.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That song is still one of my
It'd
favorite.
still be
bops.
slapping.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Yo, that's all my Spotify playlist.
It's
this year.
just spooky,
my
scary
my
skeletons.
121 songs just turns into only spooky, scary skeletons,
Yeah,
and occasionally the trap remix.
I mean, like, don't we all? I mean, let's be
I
honest
mean,
with
like,
ourselves.
come on.
Me and my friend have like a 36 or something hour long collab playlist, and honestly, now I just kind of want to copy paste spooky, scary skeletons in the
Just
playlist.
randomly put it in there, and then when you're listening, just like, what the what?
Well, yeah, well, because our playlist will go from like pop to death metal to like never gonna give you up to spooky, scary skeletons.
that's a change.
It is a great playlist.
It
Though.
works though.
Oh god. Now, do y'all get it now? Why skeletons
Yeah,
are
yeah, I
the
get
peak
it.
of comedy?
I get it.
I think it's hilarious. I was just wondering where did that ever come from, but then it hit me right as you said calcium.
Yeah.
Not milk, calcium.
Calcium.
It really hit me. The philosophy of calcium.
The philosophy. Let's start. Okay, not to like get away from the topic, but have you ever thought how the first person ever discovered milk?
Oh my.
No,
Ah!
we are not talking about that. We're not talking about.
What
that.
about the first person to discover like almond milk or something like that? Not like normal milk.
I don't even know about that one.
I mean, bro, let's be honest with ourselves. Almond milk is superior to normal milk, and that is
No.
just a
I
straight
think
fact.
I'll agree with you,
No.
Parker, on
Yeah.
that one. We're a 2-2 split.
All right,
on this.
2-2 split here, but that is a
Yeah.
No.
I don't
All right.
mind almond milk, but I really prefer just regular milk.
He prefers the natural calcium that is
He
provided.
prefers the natural calcium that comes from the
cow.
The cow.
What is the thing that like they squirt the milk out of? I forgot. The udder.
Udder?
The udder. Yeah.
Udder.
I prefer the milk that comes straight from the succulent udder
Succulent
of a
part.
female
The
cow.
succulent part was not needed, Parker.
It was. I need an adjective to get my point across.
All right. Let's move on from the.
You
To the
see
next
udder
topic.
on an almond.
Yeah. I mean, there can be.
Don't
Oh
say it.
my god.
Okay, so let's move on to the next topic of conversation
final
because
one.
I clearly got my whole point
Depending
past
on
with
our time,
skeletons.
I'd
I
say
don't
we
know
could
if
probably fit one more.
Yeah,
one more.
potentially.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, so
we
the last
got plenty of
the last planned topic, which I am the one who wrote this one down. I did not pick it for today, but hey, it happened. Why country music is an abomination? You see, it ruins
And
me.
this is an opinion. I hope
This
all
is
country-
fact.
No, oh my goodness! It's an opinion that so some people in this Foscottweman report,
Apart from one of us.
thinks. Well, maybe another person in the Foscottweman report will figure it out with this topic of conversation.
So
So Parker.
yeah, I'll lead it up. So I don't know. Obviously, people who listen to this may not know it all. I mean, maybe our classmates, but I'm like a big like music nerd. I wear band T-shirts like literally every day of the week. Unless I plan on wearing like my Dare T-shirt to school, but that's if it's clean. But I wear it so often, so it's not. So like I listen to like metal and rock music and stuff, and occasionally like electronic music. But country music is legitimately the one genre. Like, all right, well, to specify country music, like modern day pop country music. Every single thing you hear on the radio, because like blues country isn't bad. Like old school outlaw country is pretty decent, but modern day country actually makes me want to rip my ears off and stick metal rods inside the holes.
Okay, there isn't that bad of most like modern like country rock.
I'm gonna be honest. This thing has been a lot of been targeting Peyton.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't realize.
First McDonald's, now country music.
I didn't realize that today was just going to be the day where we're just going to hurt Peyton internally.
Yes.
Like, but it happened.
So like, what's the reasoning behind? Like, is that just the reasoning?
Well,
that,
because all right. Well, actually,
I can kind of back
What-
him
what-
up on this.
what made
It's-
me-
the genre, like, it just sticks to one thing, like alcohol.
there's no diversity to the lyrics or like instrumentation. There's no one unique in country music.
However,
Well,
I
that's-
must
but that's
a
country
counterclaim.
music in general, really.
I know, but like outlaw country or like blues country at least in like had different influences and like different styles
Yeah.
that helped differentiate them from the other types of country that there were. The modern country is just it's beer, women, trucks,
Boots.
Verse, chorus, verse, end. Like
I have my own reason for not liking it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will.
Yeah, we'll
Most
agree
likely.
on that. But like,
I don't.
okay, one song I'll
you'll
give you
hear
that I like my favorite country song. I don't know like the whole like the name to it. Wagon Wheel. Rocky
Oh,
like
yeah.
a wagon wheel. That one's
Dar-
good.
Darius Rucker. Well, because also Darius Rucker used to be in the band. I believe he was in the band Hootie and the Blowfish, and they actually weren't that bad. But then he went solo and stuff, and he became popular for the Wagon Wheel song
Yeah.
and everything. I totally forgot the name. I'm pretty sure it was Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, I think so.
It was popular like
That one's a good one.
All right, so Joey,
Wait,
tell
what's
us.
Joey, begin to tell us and let Peyton judge you for what your reasoning is.
2 words. 2 words only. Country rap.
True.
That's a totally different genre.
Modern day country
is-
is fueled by a country rap.
It doesn't. It is so unbelievably garbage, mixing the 2 worst genres in my opinion, rap
Agreed.
and country.
Yeah, facts.
And
Flor-
those are 2 things that should not be mixed in general.
Florida
I
Georgia line
agree.
does it the worst. I swear to God, I cannot stare.
I
cannot
agree
stand their
with
songs.
not combining the two because the two are completely opposite sides of the spectrum. Like,
But like, well, hold on. But like,
Yeah, it's like mixing K-pop with jazz.
okay, but like,
Okay,
that is a great analogy.
one
hold on.
genre's great.
No,
One of
hold
them
on.
is trash. And no, I am not a K-pop stan. In case if you're asking, I'm saying K-pop is trash. Anyways. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
okay, well,
That would become a different topic.
Okay, but like,
Ugh.
all right, but like mixing genres can work.
yeah.
It's just
Right.
Oh, yeah.
rap and country.
It depends
That's
on
such
the
a
artist.
bad
It
mix.
depends on the artist and how they put it. Really.
Yeah, I mean, essentially because like they have to be a good enough musician to pull off the writing and pull off like the actual sound to make it make it appealing. All rap country artists they can't do that because I honestly believe that most of them are not talented musicians. I think they're just there to make a quick paycheck and get out. But that's just me being the salty musician that I am. You know,
That is
committing to the DIY straight edge style of musicianship, which nobody here gets what straight edge is. I'm pretty sure.
No.
It's whatever. It's a punk rock term,
Mm.
But yeah, Peyton. So tell us.
So tell us,
Why do I
Peyton.
feel strongly about this?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Because one country has always been.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get that.
I've always been raised around country music.
I hate Luke
country.
Bryan.
Same.
Wait, hold on. What did you just
Carrie
I
Underwood is
hate
the
Luke
bane of my
Bryan.
Oh,
existence.
Luke Bryan.
What about Blake Shelton?
He is my.
God. Well, I wouldn't say God tier, but he is up
He's
there.
pretty good.
Jason
He's alright.
Aldean makes me want to dig a hole.
Luke Bryan makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not that great. Like actually, Luke Bryan songs are the same song. There is nothing different about that man's songs. I swear.
There is one song by Luke Bryan I cannot stand. Hold on. What?
Luke Bryan.
Look up his songs. I need to figure out which one that I cannot freaking stand because
I-
I've heard it a million times.
I remember this song where he was talking about
Country Girl.
That- alright, yeah.
Yes.
That one
I'm
does
not-
suck.
I'm blanking on the name, unlike the song.
We should listen to it. Copyright.
No,
No.
that is. I hate that song
There's
with a
one-
burning passion.
I get it.
There's a few songs I will pick out of him. Like they're not bad. There's a few of them that are not bad. Like Knockin' Boots, Drunk on You, Kick the Dust Up.
Kick the dust.
What was that one song where like I'm pretty sure this was Luke Bryan, where he's saying like I don't know what road we're on or where we've been, because that song also is like God. That song is so I
Ooh.
hate.
I
that
got
song.
I got a question for both of you guys. There's another country song that I think is good. I need to figure out what it is.
So rock me,
West Virginia.
That's not even country roads. West Virginia.
We
No,
don't talk
no,
about
not the
that.
actual song. Just call it West Virginia from now on, because that's how people will identify it.
West Virginia.
The hillbilly state of America. Yes.
Mountain Mama.
Zach Brown.
Zach.
Yeah.
The toes in the water. The A word. The A.
The
word.
donkey in the sand.
The donkey in the sand. What is that? What is that song called?
I forgot.
I
That name.
can't find it.
I know the
I
song.
think it's
though.
called Toes.
My grandpa absolutely loves that song.
It's a good song. It's not.
There's only one Zach Brown band song that I
Okay,
can
yeah.
actually
Yeah,
stand.
that one's. I think.
I
that one's
actually like Knee Deep by Zach Brown Band. That's actually not a bad song, but I'm pretty sure Jimmy Buffett's on that song. And he's actually
It's just there's a lot of songs in this genre that feel the same and just don't.
good. It's
Exactly.
almost like we're stereotyping.
Wow.
It's almost like
By the way, just a disclaimer: stereotypes don't mean everyone.
Yes.
Take it with a grain of salt. It's opinion
hashtag
based.
Foscottweman report gets canceled.
We're having an opinion on the internet.
Oh my god!
We get
Good thing-
canceled second.
Good thing
second
we're not on
before-
Twitter doing this because I swear to God we would have already been.
All right now.
All
We don't wanna get- we don't have our ca-
Let's not get political here.
Let's not get political here.
Wait, I don't know why I just started singing. Hey ya,
Sungin'?
Sungin'. Hey ya.
Hey you.
All right. Do you have any more comments on the country
Luke
genre?
Bryan.
No.
Luke Bryan. Brian
for
Luke.
any more country, like I said, I've just been raised around that lot. That's all I've really listened to,
Mm-hmm.
so I have a strong feeling about it.
I mean, yeah.
But I will say there are not great artists around all around throughout the thing. There's different types of country music. There's traditional, there's rap, there's rock. Like you can't all just combine it all into country. So you
Yeah.
really have to specify.
Can we? I mean, this one is just like I think I have a hate for rap as much as Parker hates country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I despise rap
side.
because the main people like Lil
So
Uzi
hold
Vert.
on. Take the stereotype that we had for country, which
And
every
then
song
just
is the same,
then
and
just
then
apply
multiply
it to
by
rap.
10.
And then just
with
apply
rap.
it to rap.
Yeah,
I actually will admit though, like
there are
like-
some really good
like
rap songs.
very
on there.
early rap, like early '90s
Oh,
NWA.
without a doubt.
That stuff is
That was
inspired. It's
beautiful.
good.
They
And-
actually thought out on their music, but
I know.
nowadays it's just yeah. You hear more than the words in the actual song.
Astro World. That's basically what it is.
Astro World.
Yeah, my dog got drip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually so earlier I was reading like questionable rap lyrics and I can't say this because this is a school this is a school thing. I'll have to tell you.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell you guys later. But I'm pretty sure it was 2 Chainz or something. But this rap lyric, it goes from 0 to 100 in like just 2 words. It's so weird.
The song from I think the genre for the song is rap, but this song I despise the most. It's called Roses.
What?
It was like I can't remember.
I might have to like. know the
I'll
melody
probably
or something.
I'll play it after the podcast because we can't really
Copyright.
we can't get copyright striked, but you don't understand. You only understand like 3 words in the entire song. The beat is good, but like it's supposed to be about whatever the person's singing about, but you don't understand a single thing the person's saying. And it just angers me because it was like one of the good songs that were playing on like the radio. Because when I used to listen to radio until I just made my own music stuff to listen when I go to school. But that was usually the time I listened to radio. But that song played almost all the time, and I just despised it with a fiery passion.
Honestly, I think there was a time where rap peaked, like more recently. Like, I don't remember when the song came out, but Rockstar by Post Malone.
2017.
Post Malone.
That
I
wasn't
like
horrible.
Post
Post Malone isn't bad because he kind of hinges on the experimental rap, which like Death Grips. They're really good because they're like really underground experimental rap music. And experimental rap is more innovative, more unique, and sounds better than most rap like Travis Scott, Cardi B, all those people that we're hearing on the radio.
Ugh, don't even get me started on Cardi.
Cardi B is
the person who
Cardi
owns
B
5 cards and doesn't have a license.
Cardi B is by far not permitting, pedophiles or like actual like horrible people who have murdered people, but like excluding those people like Epstein. Cardi B is my least favorite celebrity of all time.
Yeah.
I despise that lady.
All the way from country to despising celebrities.
I actually dislike Cardi B more than any country star ever. Like, that's difficult.
I can see that.
I mean,
And the people, and the amount of money they make. I'm making.
it's so unwarranted.
For mumbling on a microphone.
Yeah, that is true. Like watch. There you go. I just made a rap song.
All right,
that
sell it. Foscottweman
dog.
for a new rap song. $20 million in net worth for Parker now.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, he got some new drip. He got the diamonds on the chain. Bro.
Got the diamonds on
I
that
got
dude.
the grills, homie.
Ice. He has the diamonds on your mask.
I
for going
could
to
be like,
school.
I forgot if it was Lil Uzi Vert or Lil Yachty, but he put a diamond in his
Little
head.
Uzi Vert put
Yeah,
a $24
he
million
actually
dollar
put a
pink
diamond.
diamond on his forehead.
And then he lost it.
No, yeah, and I also read a recent article that some like fans took it from.
Yeah,
his
they
forehead.
ripped it out of his head.
I don't know if that's like fully. If
the
that,
Avengers scene.
yeah, that's exactly. He was literally asking for that.
Yeah, I mean, well, plus that's just. Why would you put a diamond on your head like
Maybe
that?
he was just a really big fan
That
of
is
Vision.
just not. That's not a good flex at all.
He's
No.
he's the real life version of Vision, which, if you remember, Vision died. So
No, one of my favorite arguments is like, well, you're clearly not making as much money as he is, and it's clearly working. Dude, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking
I
about the
would
genre just
totally
being
spend my
bad.
money on like
Yeah.
better things, like a savings account or like buying a good house, not putting a diamond in my head. Like that, like
And that was-
24
and that was
million.
Yo,
most of his
Steven
net worth.
Universe looking.
Steven Universe looking crystal gem, my boy. Like, dude, that's seriously what it is. He looks so. He actually like he kind of looks like one of those like weird 3-headed dude or like one of the 3-eyed dudes. His third eye just opens. And it shoots
Yeah,
a
I mean that's
beam.
what it looks like after
He just
his-
shoots a beam out of his.
Now,
forehead.
I also-
Secretly, he's
believe-
just a really big Steven Universe
I
fanboy.
think that was yeah.
My-
But like the thing about his head, like the thing getting ripped out of his head, I don't know if that's fully confirmed yet. But like I saw an article about it. I didn't read it.
Might as well start calling him Lil Universe. With
Oh my goodness, Bert!
I'm a genius.
Bro, Scott Report
Lil-
coming out, Lil Uzi Vert coming
Lil
at you.
Universe. I mean, come on. Oh man.
And then how people make like now we're going on to the topic of like what
Rap.
they use their money. They made like people have put diamonds as their teeth.
Grills.
You know the thing that you eat food with. Why would you want to do that?
That's
I don't want French fries in my diamonds.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
right?
I mean, well, for one, that just tanked the value of the diamonds. if
Yeah.
they're actively putting food.
Yeah,
Because
and
also,
you're chomping on them.
well, because also food and drinks are acidic, so if you're not cleaning your teeth, your diamonds are just they're just deteriorating.
They're gonna rust.
They're not gonna be there. So
Man,
I-
that I am heated, but that's what I.
as
got
a
to
man
do.
who had braces, I know what it's like to not clean your teeth when you have
yeah,
metal in your
not fun. Did we
So-
skip over like one of Peyton's topics?
No.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't.
No.
What was your topic?
Why? Why? Parker despised.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
I can see why you picked it.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so now that
It
we're
led on to a great
Yeah.
explanation.
to like
topic.
rap music and then freaking Lil Universe, like
Little
yeah.
universe.
all right, so I think we have concluded the heat on how much we hate rap and country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least come to a compromise on the country part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I
laid
agree.
into rap pretty hard.
Yeah, we
So,
did.
are there any other topics we need to discuss?
What time are we at, Peyton?
We're about 53 minutes. in.
53 minutes.
That is
in,
awesome.
so-
It feels like time went by really
Oh
fast.
yeah.
I know.
Feels
That's
like
how I did
it's
last time.
feels
fine.
like 20 minutes and we've only done like 5 or like even like 2 minutes per.
Like literally, we just sit here and talk. That's
Yeah,
literally
This
all
is
we
the
and
do.
it's
beauty of
fun.
podcasting. You just sit here and you just go.
Yeah, and now look at we went 53 minutes and talking.
I
Like,
know,
that's
it's-
pretty good.
And actually,
we gotta start doing some guests. Like,
Guess
Mr. Lister was kind of a guest last
oh
time.
yeah, he was like for a minute, but I'd say one of the times.
My
that was
ex-girlfriend. That was a joke.
everything,
Everything just goes.
Everyone just end the stream.
Everyone
End the
just
stream
goes
right there.
quiet as soon as I say my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Wait, you had one?
Believe it or not.
Okay.
Multiple.
Are there any other topics we need to talk about?
I don't. Well, there's no other that I highlighted because we only highlighted like one per person.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I don't know if we talked about this in the first one, but we just have a list of random.
Yeah, we
topics that
do.
have.
So so like to the people listening, when you usually hear like write that down or like hold on, let me look, that usually means we're going onto this Google document that we have where we have literally every single topic we thought of listed and documented in there.
Each in a different font and color.
But I think the amount we
Font,
have.
color, highlight, bolding, italics, underlining.
Yeah, I
font
think
size.
at least what we have right now that'll make us survive at least I'd say 7 or 8 podcasts.
Yeah.
All right, look, I guarantee you though, the very last one that's on the document, that's gonna be our concluding episode.
Oh,
this
that'll
year.
be.
That's gonna be the final one.
Oh yeah, and then we won't be able to do full Scott reporting
It's the
because we're
greatest
all
one.
seniors except for
Oh.
Parker.
I'm a sophomore. Oh God!
It will just be the man report.
It will just it'll
The
be
man
just
report.
the man.
The man report.
Yeah, because
The
the
man-
post Scott and we are going to be gone, so it's just man.
Oh goodness.
Man.
The man report where everything else is silent.
Put 3 crosses up.
It's just
Man.
a man report.
So
Welcome to the man
Sad.
report. Yes.
Don't get me started on
Well,
the
yes,
AMC.
because I am the perfect representation of what a man is.
Say.
Me, super scrawny, not that tall,
long hair.
Yeah,
Long
long
hair.
hair. I mean, come on.
We gotta make the faux Scott report we wrote on that big board over there. Like we have to
Yeah, we'll probably update the font or the
I can
Flo
do-
over there looking
the,
great.
yeah the
I could
wallpaper.
probably actually do some like legit cover art for this.
Yeah,
Instead
I
of just
would
using what
looking
we
like-
use for Microsoft Paint.
But then
You have to send
again,
it to me so I can release it.
but then again, it looks really good with just Microsoft.
Yeah, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
But like, yeah, you should like recreate the
Wait,
one that we have up over there.
As the editor for this week, am I gonna have to edit this, or can I just count?
Well, what's there to edit? We haven't. There's nothing really that we.
Well,
have
like as
said.
editor,
Intro
you have
and
to
background
listen
music.
to it and see if it's all fine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I think
Maybe
that
add some
does it.
DMCA like
How
lo-fi
does
hip
it?
hop in the
Oh,
background.
okay.
Cardi B's playing in the background. just on loop. It's just Cardi B saying like that. Just saying I like it like that, just over and over and over.
Double J.
That's about the whole song, I think.
Yeah,
We're just going back to the top of the
Oh my goodness!
I hate
Alright.
rap.
Man, we all really despise rap.
I mean,
Look, guys,
yeah.
at least we can agree on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We've had pretty separated opinions about most things that we talked about today.
Yeah, but
Except for the skeletons.
Except for the skeletons. And is that going to be the end of today's podcast?
I believe so.
I believe
The end.
so.
I have
So,
to go
and
home.
with that being said, that will be the end of the Faux Scott report. Thank you guys for listening.
If
And,
you sneeze during this podcast, bless you.
Oh yeah, bless you. Thank you, Joey. That was greatly needed.
What a kind heart.
And yeah, that'll be the Faux Scott report for today, where the we is silent, and that'll be us tuning off for today.
Thank you all for coming. Anybody in chat, thank you all for coming. Hopefully your day was great.
See y'all next
Come
week,
home.
I guess.
Yeah, we'll be here next week about
At
3:30.
3:30 Central Standard Time.
Remember to eat some broccoli.
No,
Broccoli is good.
broccoli is good, but I don't like it.
Come follow the channel at WT, or come follow the channel at Flying Fortress 666 at .twitch. So, and I'll also be posting this on YouTube on my personal account. probably be changing the name in that.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, not because it's a bad thing. It's because it's like it's very common name on YouTube. So
Yeah,
I
I get
have to like.
You
make
should
it
like
worse.
give me the videos and then I can upload them on my YouTube channel, which has a whole whopping 52 subscribers.
Hey, that's
I
something.
know.
Better than my 2 subscribers.
I have not.
That's my
uploaded in,
mom
like-
and my dad.
I have not uploaded in a month, so
I subscribe to myself with my other email.
don't be.
Damn, rock
All right.
bottom. All right. Well, thank you all for coming out. See you later.